I have this beautiful lady here. Your name, my girl?
Audrey.
Audrey.
Swatson.
Hey. My dear, we ain't got any answer.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't got any. Now, that's all your pilot.
Yeah.
Can you be a fashion? How old are you?
I'm 21 years
Now
old.
you're pilot.
Yeah.
No one is.
I've just completed flight training. And I'm yet to fly. Yeah.
Can you be a fashion? How? I know, I am pilot.
Me, I was passionate about being a pilot or an astronaut. Like me, growing up, I became a pilot. Yeah.
For how many years now is it now for so many years not to be a pilot?
3 years.
3 years. I work in
South Africa.
It's who do you know? Oh yeah. Private or didn't Edison, we are private and we are commercial.
Yeah.
It's like go to me I fly from Accra to Kumasi. And I know place somehow.
Oh, anyway, sure.
Hey, so yeah, ma only a juma now get me every from Ghana to maybe Germany and I say wait to me.
Yeah, to wherever. But say airline or call Germany and I'm meeting me but airline and I'm holding to me call such places out. Then Kumasi and Tamale we started like training now. I'm sure we'll be out from scratch. I said, and then found say we are science students and I said.
But one from SS, oh yeah, science students.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. It's not a video. Oh, good. It's your parents were. Oh, Ghana, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that made me parents.
Oh, can you question them? To say, because oh yes, I will try, but I'm say, oh, try my so. Like the way, because any who you want to say, you walk across circle coins, and it's your money.
And yes, per se, but imaginary, because so free. If you're free to Masiba Accra, you say in our direction. Accra is in the southern part. Say so we don't collide into each other. We have air traffic controllers that help us with the direction. They are giving you headings to the south. Say if you come say now over. So if you are Accra, it's say like this separation of 1,000. It's a case flight is heading. Nina is south air like 180 up to 270. We have to fly wherever near Beijing.
It's really the same. Really, yet you are going to you. A calculation I would not be more. It's also a more.
Not possible.
Yeah, and I said, what was it? Flight, I say, well, we're not. What's my now?
Air just turbulent and air just changing pressure, but yeah, it's not as much as the passengers know.
We are comfortable. There's more light, flight, more light and more quite than normal cars.
Yeah, and again, even the lights over, like during the daytime when it's bright, we are inside the cloud, so we don't have visual reference to the ground. To send out old driving, I will share. To send out driving, I will just share the car in like the speed now. Aircraft also, yeah, well, a lot of different instruments. The instruments now, like when you instrument, it's so about it. They were lighter, it's all instruments, so you're able to read what you're supposed to do.
So also I am not the same. Who's able to come to me for flight in home? So yeah, now it's a driving it.
Yes, okay. And your like maximum range you're allowed to operate in. And it's so good, maybe the highest now. It's sitting at 10,000 feet. It say you call above the individual. So be answered. Mom will below me. I'm a Ghanaian.
I your Ghana here.
Oh, you. I was born here.
Hey, they say they treated us to go. Not kind. Once a move, without where are they? Let me teach them one day over the family. Now, ordinary person are betting at now pilot.
Like, for safety reasons.
And safety, they said the amount you're using your money. I said ordinary, but someone made this room.
No, I say, I just
This goes to all of you out there.
enter each one.
And said, if you are driver, for sending. But okay, and the question in yes, person you're betting me X amount.
Yeah, but I say, if it's the small aircraft, but commercial now other people do want now.
By private, yeah.
Like minimum down for yeah, you need to put in now.
They say we and then
If you are 20 years
what the applications for?
It is only
And henny and she said, we she said, over flights, flights.
Yeah, maybe no, any application, but office now and I'm yet to decide where I want to.
Sir, it's an office next door, so we are yet to decide. Good. I'm going to shroud on your case. Now, risk involved, as a pilot.
Risk, yeah, just say you have to study hard and know your stuff at your fingertips.
On said, yeah, now make us say, yet no one be shaky, said Makuma. Because the Kuma from Accra to Kumasi there, the flight may be near Silver. What's no more to say? As I didn't know what Mummy I did, yeah, I almost say as a pilot. Yeah, no, yeah. That's what above the individual, so be answered. Mom will below me. I'm a Ghanaian. I your Ghana here. Oh, you. I was born here. Hey, they say they treated us to go. Not kind. Once a move, without where are they? Let me teach them one day over the family. Now, ordinary person are betting at now pilot.
Like, for safety reasons.
And safety, they said the amount you're using your money. I said ordinary, but someone made this room.
No, I say,
this goes to all of you out there.
enter each one.
And said if you are driver, for sending. But okay, and the question in yes, person you're betting me X amount.
Yeah, but I say, if it's the small aircraft, but commercial now other people do want now.
By private, yeah.
Like minimum down for yeah, you need to put in now.
They say we and then
If you are 20 years
what the applications for?
It is only
And henny and she said, we she said, over flights, flights.
Yeah, maybe no, any application, but office now and I'm yet to decide where I want to.
Sir, it's an office next door, so we are yet to decide. Good. I'm going to shroud on your case. Now, risk involved, as a pilot.
Risk, yeah, just say you have to study hard and know your stuff at your fingertips.
On said, yeah, now make us say, yet no one be shaky, said Makuma. Because the Kuma from Accra to Kumasi there, the flight may be near Silver. What's no more to say? As I didn't know what Mummy I did, yeah, I almost say as a pilot. Yeah, no.
Take us through that journey. How did it all start? First of all, where did you start school? Are you Ghanaian? Do you live in Ghana? Or I mean, you came from abroad now. Where did it all start? School, and how did it all happen? I mean, take us through that.
I'm a Ghanaian, and yes, I was born and raised in Ghana. And growing up, I just knew I wanted to be a pilot and an athlete. But in the beginning, saying I wanted to be a pilot, I was just saying it. But as I grew older, I just knew that was what I'm supposed to do. And so like during my senior secondary cycle education, I knew from there I wasn't going to go to the university but then to flight training. And a year before I started flight training, I went to South Africa with my mom to see where I would start my flight training. And it was to also serve as a motivation for me to study harder and pass my WASI examination.
Hold on a minute. So from SHS, yeah, when you completed SHS was when you made a resolution to become a pilot?
Before that.
Yeah. So after SHS, who gave you that confidence, that motivation that, hey, you can actually do it?
It was my parents.
Your parents? Yeah. Both your mom and your dad?
Both.
And I can see your dad is here. I'll get to him. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. So right after SHS, I don't want to miss any line. I want to understand the entire journey. So don't be in a hurry to summarize. I mean, we are here till 8. The time is all yours, okay? So take us through the nitty-gritties. Anybody, I want your story to be a source of motivation for these young ones who are in school and they are lost. They don't even know their choice of programs or what to do. After SHS, did you actually go to SHS to study the things that will cause you to become a pilot, or you did a normal program?
It's not to say it's a normal program, but I chose to do a course that I had interest in. And to be a pilot, you don't have to be a science student in your senior high school. You could study whichever subjects or course you find interesting and easier to study and pass. And if it's science, it's okay. But if it's not, you could still study anything and still be a pilot.
Are you serious? You don't need to study any special course in SHS to become a pilot?
No, you don't have to.
So after SHS, what happened? Take us through that.
After SHS, I went to South Africa to pursue my dream as a pilot in Mach 1 Aviation Academy. That's
Mach 1 Aviation Academy in South Africa?
In South Africa.
Okay. So you went to South Africa on your own. Who took you to South Africa?
The first time I was going there, I went with a family friend of ours because my parents thought I was small to be on the flight alone to go to school.
Okay. So how old were you when you were moving to South Africa?
I was 18.
18 years? Yeah. And you wanted to move to South Africa, Obi Manso, to go and study how to become a pilot at age 18. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
And then I got to the school and everybody was welcoming, and looking through, I didn't find somebody around my year group. So in the beginning, I used to feel intimidated, but there was one woman I met there, and she would say they're all guys and older, and that I shouldn't. She gave me heads up as to being as. She gave me heads up not to be intimidated, but I should do what I'm here to do. Yeah.
Why did you feel intimidated when you got to South Africa? Why did you feel? Why that feeling? What brought about that feeling?
Because most of them were older, and again, they were guys. So, and it was the first time I was going to be outside my home without my parents. So all of that, yeah.
You felt a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So why didn't that deter you? Why didn't that push you to call mom and dad and say, hey, listen, it's over, I want to come back home?
No, that intimidation and not being comfortable were not the reasons for me to call my parents that I wouldn't do it. But other things, yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
So you still kept on. The motivation was still fresh, and you still wanted to pursue that dream in spite of that.
Yeah.
In spite of that. Okay. So tell us, how long did you stay in that school to graduate and be given that certification to now fly a plane?
I started 2015 and completed 2018. Yeah. And it's the same school I had my private pilot license, like the first stage. And then you move on to the commercial. With the private pilot license, you could fly with your friends, but then you can't get paid for it. And with the commercial, still with your friends or like on commercial purposes, like commercial basis.
Okay. So here in South Africa, we are in South Africa. Your friends, your colleagues in South Africa that you were with largely were men, or they were guys.
Yeah.
Right? Take us through the exact courses that you had to take way in South Africa, the courses that you had to take and the experiences that you had within that. How long was it? That period was how many years? 1, 2, 3, 4 years? How many years did it take you? It took you 3 years.
Yeah.
Now, so take us through that. What were the courses that you had to do to graduate from the first level, second level, and then third, and then be given whatever you were given?
All right. Before you start flight training, we had to pass a medical test and then be 16 years and older. That's the requirement.
Wow.
And if you pass the medicals, that's when you get a license to start your flight training on. And it's the student's pilot's license. We normally just say SPL. So it's on that license that you get to train for your private pilot's license.
Okay.
And then before you get the private pilot's license, you have to write 8 subjects.
8 subjects?
8. And pass mark is 75. It's usually objective questions. And you have 18 months to finish those 8 subjects. It's in your own time. And yeah, pass mark is 75. If you don't get it, for that, if the subject is English, you have like 7 days to retake that particular one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. But we understand that you excelled so well from your first level to your second to your third, and you did so well. Which school in Ghana did you attend?
My basic education was in University Primary School, University of Ghana Basic School, Legon. And secondary education was at Ghana Christian International High School.
Where is that?
It's in Dodowa, Accra.
Hey! We'll be right back. Listen, folks, I'm so excited and so motivated with the story of this young lady right here in the studio. And we are discussing the experience, the journey of becoming a pilot, a commercial pilot at age 21, flying plane. I'll activate the phone lines for you to tell me when you were 21.
So I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Mayor. All right. 0302216568. Hello.
Hello, Frankie.
Yes, sir. Your name, where are you calling us from?
My name is Kojo Sugar, calling from Dansuma.
Kojo Sugar, talk to us, my brother.
Congratulations to her. And when you close, let's talk behind her. Let's see what we can do to help her.
Okay. You've got some help for her as well.
Sure.
Okay. All right. I'll let them contact you right after the interview, right? 0302216568. You want to call us too? Hello. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes. Can you please speak up a little bit? Your name, where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Adenta.
Your name?
Yaira.
Yaira, talk to us.
Yeah, I'm very impressed right now. I'm also young, just like her. I think I'm a year older than her, and I'm so much impressed. I wish her all the best. and I'm praying that I'll be somewhere like her one day.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you. It'll come to pass. Just believe and be consistent. Okay. Last caller, right? Hello. Hello. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Your name, where are you calling us from, sir?
Yeah, my name is Daniel.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Medina.
Talk to us, my brother. Lower your set a little bit. Lower your set a little bit.
Yeah, I just want to congratulate Audrey and upon the successful completion of his school, and just to encourage other parents also to, allow their children to make their own choice.
Thank you.
Because it's not really easy, yeah. So, the encouragement from the parents is really needed, is helpful. So that will go a long way also to help the children as well.
Okay, thank you so much. And thanks to everybody who called. Grateful for all your calls and your messages. I'm going to be reading the ones from WhatsApp right now. And Facebook. Bismarck says, so proud of Audrey. There are so many obstacles to becoming a pilot and being a male-dominated profession. She has achieved a great deal. More grease to her elbow. She's a very smart girl. I love her. This is Manfred. Abeku Dawson says, I wish she can make time to tour some selected SHS. Most of our SHS girls nowadays need to listen to her story. And this is something I believe that Honorable Kosa Brown would like to champion. I'll be proud to be partner for us to get this thing done. This is a great inspiration. It needs to move across the country. Her story needs to be heard. Right? Apedu Moses, Ghana, we are blessed. Amen. Amen. Abeku says, this is the best story I've ever heard on radio in 2019. Awesome. Thank you so much, Abeku.